said that's a lie. Out of here. Just trying to get some money.
Who's trying to get some money?
She is.
How do you know that?
Because she sued me for $24 million.
So I was scrolling through the news yesterday and saw that Cardi B is back in court, but this time it's not about some old drama. This is happening right now in 2025. And guess what? Someone is suing her for $24 million. I know, that's a crazy amount of money. But here's the thing, most people have no idea what this lawsuit is even about. Well, if you're confused like I was, you're in luck, because today I'm breaking down everything from start to finish. You'll get the shocking details, the courtroom drama, and all the viral moments you might have missed. So sit back, relax, and let's dive right into this mess. Okay, so to understand this whole situation, we need to go back to 2018, when Cardi B is pregnant with her first baby, Culture. Now, she's trying to keep it super private because, celebrities and their privacy, so she goes to this medical building in Beverly Hills for a doctor's appointment. Pretty normal stuff, right? Wrong. There's this security guard named Imani Ellis working there, and according to Ellis, things went really, really bad. Here's what Ellis says happened. She claims Cardi B completely lost it on her. We're talking spitting, scratching her face with those long nails, and even using racial slurs. Ellis says Cardi scratched her face so bad that she needed to get cosmetic surgery to fix it. A receptionist recently also said the same story.
What you heard and saw when you opened the door?
I saw them in the corner, Cardi B's back to the wall, and just a lot of arguing and, just confrontation.
Okay. Do you recall anything that plaintiff Ms. Ellis said?
It was just very argumentative as far as, cursing and, just be this, be that. I don't know if I can curse, but...
So we heard just about everything. So.
But wait, Cardi B tells a totally different story. Cardi says Ellis was trying to film her and invade her privacy. Remember, she's pregnant and trying to keep it secret. So yeah, she admits she got mad and they had a heated argument, but physical contact, scratching and spitting, Cardi says absolutely not.
I don't think I was on a high level of angry. I was more on a high level of concern. Very concerned.
And why were you concerned?
Because I'm pregnant and this girl's about to beat my ass. Hello?
So we've got two completely different stories about the same incident. One person says there was a violent attack. The other says it was just a verbal argument. Now here's where it gets interesting. This incident happened in 2018, but Ellis didn't file the lawsuit until 2020. That's 2 whole years later. When she finally did file it, she went big. We're talking about suing for assault, battery, and something called intentional infliction of emotional distress. Basically, she's saying Cardi B hurt her physically and emotionally on purpose. And the amount she's asking for, $24 million. Let me say that again, $24 million. That's more money than most people will see in their entire lives. For comparison, that's like buying 24 Ferrari cars or 480 Tesla Model 3s. It's an absolutely massive amount of money. Fast forward to August 2025, and the trial finally starts. And let me tell you, it did not disappoint when it came to drama. First up, Imani Ellis takes the stand. She tells her side of the story again, how Cardi allegedly attacked her and left her traumatized. They even brought in a plastic surgeon who talked about treating a scar on Ellis's cheek.
Were you the treating doctor for Imani Ellis, who's sitting to my right here today?
Yes.
And what did you treat her for?
She had a scar on her left cheek.
Understand. Okay, and what is your current occupation?
I'm a plastic and reconstructive surgeon.
But then Cardi B takes the stand. And this is where things got really interesting. Cardi did what Cardi does. She kept it real. She denied everything about the physical attack. She said, yes, they had a heated argument with lots of yelling and explicit language. But she swore on everything that she never touched Ellis. And here's the part that went viral. Cardi explained why she was so upset. She said she was scared her pregnancy would leak to the public. And that's why she got so angry when she felt like Ellis was trying to film her.
I kind of speed walk, but I feel her behind me. Then I hear her talking like, oh my God, Cardi B is here. So I turn around and she had her phone. She didn't have it here no more. Now she has it here. And I asked her, yo, why are you recording me? And she clearly looked like the security. She looked like the security guard. She's uniformed down. And I'm like, why are you recording me? Are you security? And she's like, oh, my bad. But then I'm walking, and I feel her still following me. So like as I'm walking, speed walking, trying to look for the office, I turn around again. I'm like, why are you following me? She's like, because I can. It's like, no, you can't. Why are you following me for? Like, ain't you supposed to be security? And she's like, because I can. It's like, no, you can. And she's like getting closer and closer. Like now she's like in front of me where I can't even like really maneuver. And I'm like, ain't you supposed to be security? Like you grouped out, you recording me. You're recording me, now you following me. Like back up. And she's like, I can do what I want.
Now, you know the internet had a field day with Cardi's testimony. There were clips of her being completely candid, and sometimes even funny while answering questions. People were talking about her wigs, her coffin-shaped nails, and just her whole attitude on the witness stand. Some people loved how real she was being. Others thought she wasn't taking it seriously enough. There was also some funny moments.
You said she's bigger than you?
Absolutely.
How do you know that?
I mean, look.
But here's what's really important. There was also testimony from other witnesses. The receptionist at the medical office said they saw yelling and finger pointing, but they didn't see any physical assault or injuries on Ellis. So even the witnesses can't agree on what really happened. Let's break down what each side is arguing. Imani Ellis says, Cardi B was totally out of line and attacked her. The incident was traumatic and has affected her life ever since. She deserves $24 million for what happened. Then Cardi B's team says, this was just a verbal argument that got heated. Ellis was the one invading Cardi's privacy. Cardi was pregnant and vulnerable and felt like she had to protect herself. No physical contact ever happened. It's basically a he said, she said situation, but with millions of dollars on the line. Here's the crazy part. As I'm making this video, the trial is still going on. This isn't some old news from years ago. This is happening right now in September 2025. So what could happen next? Now, the first thing that could happen is the jury believes Ellis and Cardi have to pay some huge amount of money. Maybe not the full $24 million, but still a lot. The next thing, the jury believes Cardi and she doesn't have to pay anything. Or they reach some kind of settlement where both sides agree on a smaller amount just to end the whole thing. The internet is going crazy watching this unfold. Social media is full of people picking sides and making memes about the whole situation. Look, whether you love Cardi B or can't stand her, this case is important. It shows how one incident from years ago can come back to haunt you in a huge way. And let's be real, $24 million is life-changing money. For most people, that would set them up for life, so the stakes couldn't be higher. Will Cardi have to pay millions of dollars? Will she walk away without paying a penny? Or will they settle somewhere in the middle? We're literally watching this unfold in real time, and honestly, it's wild. What do you think? Do you believe Ellis' story or Cardi's version? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I read everything, and I want to know which side you're on. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.